Dear students, today we will be learning about problem number 2 from Telugu Academy textbook prescribed by Board of Intermediate Telangana and Andhra Pradesh State. And if you like my video, please do share with your friends as well. Don't forget to subscribe for me and you can comment upon my video also. Thank you. So now we'll be learning how to draft journal entries in the books of Mr. Ram, which is problem number 2 from Telugu Academy textbook. (2019) March 1st. Ram commenced business with cash 1 lakh. So here, if you see in the formula, whenever business is started with cash, that is capital, then you should take debit cash account and credit capital account. So Ram has started business with 1 lakh rupees. So we will take cash account with R. One lakh to capital account, one lakh. So after writing this journal entry, we should write a statement why you have recorded this journal entry, and that statement is called narration. That statement is called narration. So the narration will start with the word being. Being business started with cash. Now, March 2nd, cash deposited into Canara Bank 60,000. So here Canara Bank is clearly mentioned. So this is dealt under personal rule. Because personal rule, it deals with names of persons, banks and business establishment or firms, etc. So March 2nd, cash deposited into Canara Bank, it is taken under personal rule. So for that, the formula is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So when we are depositing cash into Canara Bank, who is the receiver? Canara Bank is the receiver. So Canara Bank should be debited. And what we are giving cash. So, after recording this journal entry, we should write a statement for what purpose we have recorded this journal entry. And that statement is called narration. And it starts with the word being. Being cash deposited into Canara Bank. And March 4th, purchase from Rama. Rama, name has come. So it comes under personal rule because personal rule deals with names of persons. So we will take according to personal rule. So for personal rule, the formula is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So what we are receiving? We are receiving goods in the form of purchases. So purchases should be debited 4,000. And who is the giver? Giver is Rama. So after writing this journal entry, you should write a statement for what purpose you have written the journal entry. And it is called narration, and it will start with the word being. Being goods purchased from Rama on credit. And the next one is March 6th, purchased computer and paid by check. So here computer is nothing but an asset or a property to the business. So here you can see purchases, assets and cash. That means this comes under real and property rule under personal rules. So the real and property rule formula is debit what comes into the business, credit what goes out of the business. So here when you purchase computer, what is coming into the business? Computer is coming into the business. And what is going out of the business? He has mentioned paid by check. That means you should take bank in the credit column, because check or daily payments will be encashed only in the banks. It is 15,000. So after writing this journal entry, you should write a statement for what purpose you have written this journal entry. And it is called narration, and it starts with the word being. Being computer purchased and payment made by check. And next one is March 9th. Ram withdrew cash for his personal expense. March 9th. So it is personal rule because Mr. Ram, the proprietor of the business, he is taking for his personal expenses some money from the business. So here it is dealt with the name of the person, Ram. So for that the formula is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So here Ram is withdrawing money from the business. So we will take drawings. It is 5,000. And who is the giver? The business is the giver in the form of cash. If he takes from the bank, we will credit bank account. But he has not mentioned, so we will assume that he is taking money from the business. Being cash taken for personal use or personal expenses. purchased. So furniture is nothing but an asset or property to us. So here he is saying purchased furniture. So he has not mentioned cash, but you should assume cash because in the international universal market for purchases or sales, what is the common medium of exchange? That is money. That means cash. So it comes under real property rule, under impersonal rules. March 13th. So the formula is debit what comes into the business, credit what goes out of the business. So here when you purchase furniture, what is coming into the business? It is furniture. It is 10,000. So what is going out of the business? It is cash, the universal medium of exchange, that is money. The narration will be being furniture purchase. So next one is March 15th. Return goods to Rama. So here on March 4th, we have purchased goods from Rama. Now there are some defective goods, so we are returning back to Rama. That means it is purchases return. So name has come, it will be dealt under personal rule. So the formula for personal rule is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So we are returning goods to Rama. So who is the receiver? Rama is the receiver. So Rama account will debit. $500 to what we are giving the previous purchases, defective goods are returned back. So it is purchases returned. So after writing this journal entry, so we will be recording the statement for what purpose you have taken journal entry. So it is called narration. Being goods returned to Rama. And the next one is March 18th, Amer returned goods. So here also name has come, so it will be done under personal rule because this rule deals with the names of persons. So for the personal rule, the formula is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So what we are receiving, Mr. Amer is returning goods to us. That means previous sales are coming back to us because of defective nature. So it is nothing but sales return. So sales return should be debited. Sales return accounted are to Amer, account should be credited. So it is 1000. So after writing this journal entry, we will write for what purpose we have written this journal entry, and it is called narration. So narration will start with the word being goods returned by Amer. And next one is on March 20, advertisement expenses paid. So, in order to improve any business, the businessman has to put some expenditure for developing his business. So that means he has to make some expense on advertisement for promoting his business. So it is an expense to the business. So under nominal rule, all expenses, losses, incomes and gains are dead. So advertisement expense comes under nominal rule. So formula for nominal rule is debit all expenses and losses. So advertisement expenses should be debited. Advertisement expenses are 1000. In what form you are paying advertisement expenses? You are paying in the form of universal medium of exchange, that is money or cash. And the statement for this journal entry, which is called narration, will start with the word being advertisement expenses. Paid. And next one is on March 23rd, deposited cash into Canara Bank. Again, he has specifically clearly mentioned that he is depositing the business money into his business account, that is Canara Bank. So it is personal rule, because personal rule deals with the names of persons and banks and business establishment. Of course, bank is also a business establishment. So you will take under personal rule, March 23rd. So the formula for personal rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. Who is the receiver? When we are depositing money to bank, Canara Bank is the receiver. So we will debit Canara Bank. $3,000. And what we are giving to bank, we are giving cash. We are not giving any buffaloes or oxes. We are giving cash. So cash should be credited. So after writing this journal entry, we will write a statement for what purpose you have taken this journal entry. And it is called narration, and it will start with the word being. Being cash deposited into Canara Bank. And next is March 25th, goods withdrawn for personal work. So personal work means here it is goods withdrawn by the businessman. I mean a person. So it comes under personal rule. So the formula for personal rule is debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. So he is taking goods of the business for his personal use. That means he is withdrawing goods from the business. So we will take drawings. It is 2000. So when he is taking goods of the business, that means his purchases are reduced. That is the reason you should credit purchases. The narration for this is being goods taken for personal use. And next one is March 25th you have completed. March 27th, cash paid to Ramesh 3,900 and a discount received 100. So here cash paid to Ramesh means name has come, it will be dealt under personal rule because this rule deals with the names of persons. And also he has mentioned discount received. So discount received means it is an income. Discount received is income, so it comes under nominal rule. That means in this particular transaction you have two rules involvement. One is personal rule and second one is nominal rule. Personal rule plus nominal rule. So first we will deal with the personal rule. Cash paid to Ramesh. Debit is the receiver. Ramesh is the receiver. To credit the giver, what we are giving